right, welcome back to another edition of Sling Paint Gaming. This is round 5, the final Swiss round at the Parker Bannon Kenton Wayne XWING Tournament Winter Classic in Cornelius, North Carolina. I actually got 2 lists here. There wasn't the top lists, but I think they were both competing just for the top 8 that we're going to get here. And I wanted to show them because it was something different than what we were seeing the whole day. It's actually 2 dash lists. I got Scott on my left-hand side. I got Jacob on my right. Scott is running dash Rendar with expertise, heavy laser cannon, Ray, engine upgrade, Outrider, and then he's also running K-wing Miranda, Doni, some regen action there with twin laser turret, extra munitions, homing missiles, chopper, and long range scanners. And on my right hand side, I got Jacob with a Dunno Dash Rendar with push the limit heavy laser cannon Kanan Jarrus, Outrider engine upgrade, and then Poe T70 with Predator. It's the 8 version of the Poe, not the actual 9. Predator R5P9 with some regen action there, pattern analyzer, and Autothrusters. Which this is going to be an interesting combination here that we got. And I set this up at 2x speed so we can watch this. And they're getting the ships ready. They already started moving. And Scott, I believe, has the initiative. So they're actually faced right off at each other head to head. So he's going to bump with Poe, Dameron, and Jacob's going to bump at Poe. All right, they're going to go back to dials right here. A lot of the debris is set up in the center, and they're both running debris. Go figure, because they're both running dash. I like Scott's Miranda Doni setup here, so he's got some regen, and Poe's got regen. So this is going to be the battle of the dashes with regen. Interesting, though, Scott is running Ray with his dash, and Jacob is running Kanan. Kanan with the super, I call it the super dash because it's got the Kanan Jarrus allows you to remove a stress token if you do a white maneuver. He clears that debris. And he's boosting. Wow, he's getting right up into... Oh, holy crap. Look at that right there. That's crazy. And he's stressed, push the limit. All right, so he's got... This is interesting. So Poe's going to come right up. So they're going to actually start slinging a lot of dice at each other. Long-range scanners on Poe Dameron from Miranda there. Checking range there. He does get it. Just going to sling in some dice here. Homing missiles at Poe. Target lock. Holy crap! Right at the Poe. Poe's run. Auto thrusters, range 3. Wow. Shields off Poe. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But he's got regen, so it should be okay though if he can blow by and regen. Post shooting, 2 hits into Miranda, 2 evades. Spends the focus token. Scott's dash is going to shoot at range 3 into Poe. Heavy laser cannon. All right, rolled 3 hits. Auto thrusters 1. Takes another 2. Poe just went down to 1 hull. Wow. That really changed real fast for Poe. Poe's down to 1 hull right here, but he's got some regen. This is not looking good for Jacob right off the bat there. Homing missiles from the K-wing was just nasty, so he's got an extra homing missiles left because he's got extra munitions there. Scott's dash is going to move first, doing a 4 straight. And he's running expertise on his dash, not push the limit. 1 boost vision won't clear. So he target locks Poe. Jacob's dash is actually going to bump. That's interesting. I'm surprised he did that. Alright, so he can't do any of his actions. but removes the stress token because of the Kanan Jarrus there. So leave it off. Miranda doing a 3. I'm wondering if he's going to slam. He's probably, yeah, he's thinking about slamming. He's not running advanced slam, so he doesn't get another action, but he's just slamming, getting out of dodge there. Poe is doing a 1. Wow! What is, oh! Well, actually, that might, well, because with K-Wing can't slam, so that actually saves Poe. He's got a focus token, so hopefully he gets a shield back. Scotch dash shooting. Oh, but he's got to change all those back to crits. Jacob, oh, wow. 3 shields off of Jacob's dash right about now. Jacob's dash is going to shoot here. 1 hit, ouch. Takes the hit. And that's off Miranda there. So Miranda's got 2 shields left. Scott's dash is at full health. And on Jacob's side, you got Poe. He regened a shield, so he's got looks like 2 shields back on Poe, but he's still got 2 hull eaten through, so 1 hull left, 2 shields. And you can also see that there's like 2 shields left on Jacob's dash as well. All right, Scott Dash is doing a 2 hard. Wants to keep close to Poe, finish off that Poe. I wonder what Poe's going to be doing. All right, so Jacob's Dash is just doing a 1 hard. Checking range, target lock, yep. And he's going to push the limit focus. Miranda's going to do a 2 hard. Now, does Miranda slam? I would not. Oh. How come he didn't stay in distance over there to shoot up Poe with a twin laser turret? Even though if it's got Autothrusters still, I would take some shots at it. That's interesting. Okay. Poe's going to boost 1 forward, so he's not going to get the focus token. I mean, Poe, he's running pattern analyzer when executing a maneuver. You may resolve check pilot stress S step after you perform the action step instead of before that step. He's running Predator on Poe, so he got some reroll abilities there. He's going after Poe. 40 hits at Levy Laser Cannon, Autothrusters. 2 shields come off. Did not have the focus token, so he's not going to regen the next turn going around. Oh, so he's down to 1 hole left on Poe. Dash versus dash, Jacob's dash, so 3 hits into, and rolls 1 evade, so 2 shields off Scott's dash. Yeah, Scott is one of our newer players in the area, but he's been practicing a lot, and he loves his K-Wing, he loves his dash, he's been doing a lot of different builds with that. He's been doing very well. Jacob is one of our. He either plays Dash or he plays a lot of Scum. And he's been running actually this crazy 3 Mist Hunter, Headhunter, Gatani Mind Link combination for Scum, and it's just been nasty. But Jacob is one of our players. He actually, I think, went top 16 or top 8, I believe, over at the Durham Regionals, or Atlanta Regionals, I believe, in Georgia. He's one of our top players here in the Charlotte area as well. All right, so they're getting set up on their dials here. So Poe's hurting pretty bad. He's got no shield, and I believe he's got 1 hull left, I believe. So what does he do with Poe? Because, K-Wing's got twin laser turret. They got the 1 range donut hole, but they could still shoot the primary weapon there. Do you disengage with Poe and try to get the hell out of dodge? But then you got to be careful you can't regen your shields. All right, thumbs up. Scotch Dash showing a 1 bank away. He's already got the target lock on Poe. He's going to focus up. Jacob's dash is doing a 4 forward. Does he clear it? He just barely clears it. Target lock on the K-Wing. Push the limit. Focus. Kanan Jarrus remove the stress. Put stress back on with Kanan. We'll push the limit. Oh, that K-Wing just got moved. Oh, they didn't see that. Oh, that must have been an accident. It got bumped, but it didn't return to the original position there. It was an accident, though, I believe, because they didn't see it. Poe doing a 3 bank. They're going to mark the ship there. Does he catch the debris? Did he catch debris? He went through the debris. He's rolling for the debris. Nothing. It's got to be a crit for debris, but he's still stressed because of that. But because he got panel analyzer, he gets the focus token before that. Miranda shooting dash. Second TOT, 1 shield, 2 crits. Supposed to focus the block. Now Jacob's checking range. Jacob's dash is going to Miranda. Target lock, blank, nothing. So 3 hits into Miranda. 3 shields. Or 2 shields. Actually, shields down. Ray's got 4 tokens up on Scott's dash. So got 2 damage on Poe, 1 hole left, but he just regen. He has 1 shield regened from that last turn. That's huge because that's going to help him. It's actually kind of nice that Poe's living because Scott's been focusing on trying to get that Poe out of the mix here. Scott's dash is actually all the way over to the right there. He needs to get that re-engaged. He's probably going to do like a 2 hard or a 1 hard just to kind of stay close to the combat there. That K-Wing is going to get lit up though. Right now all the shields are off the K-Wing on Scott's side there. So this is going to be a pretty interesting turn right here. I would think Poe, get the heck out of dodge. Just try to regen your shields, come back around. There's a big turn going. Oh, he's going to barrel roll closer. Now Scott, because he's got expertise on it, this is actually nice because he helps out with the focus tokens. So you didn't have to. You can still do the barrel roll and get a focus action, technically speaking, with expertise. Only on attacks, though. All right, Jacobs just did a PQ3, and he's on the debris, but it's Dash who doesn't care. He ignores it during an activation phase. Okay. Kanan Jarrus removed the stress. Now he's going to barrel roll. Oh, that's interesting. All right. So the K-Wing is doing a 3. Oh. Now does he slam? He's thinking about the slam here because Jacob's dash can still eat up at the K-Wing there. And the K-Wing, Miranda Doni's only got, 5 hull. Poe doing a 3 straight. He's doing a focus up because he wants to regen some of those shields back. All right, he's allowing him to take the focus back against a flying casual tournament here, so he can do a boost. He's just still no shot. So I'm actually kind of curious why he boosted there because, my first reaction when I first saw that when I was actually announcing the tournament was he actually, I think, out of range. Why did he just keep the focus token? But, when you're close like that with range, you want to, don't leave it to chance. So actually there's no shots because both dashes are in range 1 of each other and they have the heavy laser cannon range 1 donut, so they can't shoot at each other. And the K-Wing was out of range of Jacob's dash, and Poe was just out of range altogether. So Poe's going to be able to, he couldn't regen the shield that last round, but hopefully he can regen the shield this round. And the tail of the tape right now is the K-Wing on Scott's side has lost all its shields down the hull. And then Scott's dash has got actually 3 shields left. On Jacob's side, Poe's got one hull, one shield left, and his dash has one shield left. So it's actually a pretty interesting battle. It's actually kind of even right now. Jacob's, oh wow, Jacob's dash is going to bump into train tracking as much as they can. That's just going to be hard to train track that. There we go. Train tracking as much as they can. Looks official there. I like that. Miranda showing the 2 hard, going in. She's got the no shot. No shot goes away. Long range scanners onto Poe. Checking range for target lock. But you got the long Talon row on Poe. So now he's got Pattern Analyzer so he can take his focus action still. Yep. So he's going to pattern analyze and focus. That's a smart thing. But he's got a whole bunch of target locks, no shots again. So they're back to dials again. Both dashes are bumped into each other. K-Wing's out of range of Poe. All right, so he just reshinned the shield back from that focus token. So that was huge. I like that pattern analyzer ability there. So now he's got 2 shields, 1 hull left. And on Jacob's dash, he's still showing 1 shield left. On Scott's side, still no shields on Miranda and 3 shields left on Scott's dash. And if you want it, Scott's dash is actually the one that's being moved right now, which is doing a 4 forward. Yeah, he's closing in on that Poe. He's barrel rolling. I wonder why he did that. I would have just did the 1 hard. Jacob's going to boost. Is he going to push the limit? Push the limit focus. Focus, yep. Miranda just doing a 1 forward. Poe's doing a 3 forward. Gets rid of that stress. Focuses up. Oh, this is going to hurt. But Poe's regen 2 shields. So basically he's got 2 shields and 1 hull left. But he's going to have Scott's... Oh, he's going to definitely have Scott's dash shooting at it and Scott's Miranda shooting at it. Poe stay alive. Poe stays alive. The 2 shields go off. Oh, that was huge. Checking range. Poe shooting back. Nice. Ooh, 2 hits and a crit into Miranda. And the crit. Direct hit on Miranda. Ooh, that's going to hurt. So Scott's dash. Spends the target lock onto Poe. That's a dead Poe. So Poe's dead. Poe gets thrown off the dead, but it's still not over here because Miranda's hurting pretty bad, and Scott's dash has got, but also Jacob's got some. He's only down to 1 shield left on his dash. All right, so Jacob's dash shooting into Miranda. 1. Now Miranda's dead. So they just basically traded ships. So Miranda and Poe is dead. Now it's dash versus dash here. He's got 5 rays. Scott's got 5 ray on his Poe Dameron, 3 shields, and then Jacob's got 1 shield left here. I like Jacob's dash a little bit better with heavy laser. With Kanan Jarrus, so he gets more ability with push the limit. But I also like Scott's with expertise and ray, so he's got a whole lot of shenanigans with that. I'm actually kind of a little curious on actually why he chose Ray when he actually is running expertise. Unless he's just trying to help out from a focus token perspective. Alright, he's target locking. One hard. It's going to just come down to dice here right now. Just target locks. So Scott's dash shoots expertise, but leaves that crit because of the target lock. So one evade, so he takes 2 hits and a crit. So it's 1 shield, so hit crit. And it stayed to a crit because he spent the target lock. So when you shoot heavy laser cannon, all your crits turn to hits right off the bat. But if you're re-rolling a die, you keep the crits thereafter. So he shoots 1 less attack die as his crit. Yeah, this is not going in Jacob's favor right now. So down to 1 shield left on Scott's dash. Jacob is already into hull. 2 forward onto Scott's dash. 1 hard. Rolls for the crit. It's a focus. Push the limit. Out of range. Gonna go back to dials. Yeah, it's definitely going to come down to dice, and right now it's looking in Scott's favor, especially with the manipulation of expertise that he has. 1 hard, and he's going to barrel roll. Hard turn. Oh, so then they're not going to shoot each other here. So Jacob, what he's saying here, he's also trying to clear that crit, running as an action, which he just did. So he just flipped it over. He's pushed the limit. Scott's doing a 3 hard turn. Target lock is still on him. He's doing a 1 hard turn for Jacob. He's going to barrel roll. And he's going to focus for his actions. We got a target lock on. Target lock, 4 hits onto Jacobs. Spends the focus token. Takes 2 damage. Has 2 left, I believe. Oh, he's not going to spend. Oh, okay. I see what he did. So I still got 4 whole. Okay. 3 natural evades from Scott's dash. And that's Jacob's face when you roll 3 natural evades. All right. So what happened was there was a little mishap on the dice there. So they fixed it. But Jacob still has 1 hull left. Scott still has 1 shield left. This isn't looking in Scott's favor. There's nothing really he can do. And Jacob's dice have been failing him all day long here. Range 1, so they're not going to shoot at each other. Just going to target lock each other. So there's no firing this round because of heavy laser cannons. Range 1 donut hole on each other. And they're both shooting heavy laser cannon. They both have the Outrider title, so they can't shoot at each other. So Scott's still going to do a 2 straight. Yeah, this is not looking good for Jacob. He's going to barrel roll. And they're both at 58 points. But Jacob's got initiative. But I'm surprised he's not going to run from him, even though he's an ancient. Through the rock, through the range. Scott's up first. Here we go. Target locks that 1. 4 hits, and that's... Now, it's simultaneous fire, but I doubt highly he can't do anything there. So 4 hits. Oh! So he's going to try to get some crits, and that didn't do anything. So Jacob he got the 4 hits, but he had to get some crits in for double direct damage, but that couldn't do anything. Oh, so dash versus dash towards the end. Scott's dash just inched it out. That was just a crazy finish there. That little re-roll of Jacob's dice at the end he says, in order to me to try to even win this game, I have to actually send crits through. So he target locked his last dice from 4 hits to try to see if we can get 3 hits or a couple crits in there, but that didn't do it, of course. Scott actually won that game. That was a great game on Scott's part. It was funny how both Miranda and Poe went down in the same turn, and it was just dash versus dash. I like Jacob's dash because it's the normal dash that you see, but I liked it. I like Scott's dash a little bit more because in the end game he's got expertise, he's got Ray, he's racking up tokens. So it was a great match that they had here. So that was the 5th round of at Parker Bannon, Kenton Wayne. Now we're gonna wrap things up. We're gonna cut to the top 8, and we're gonna start showing the next the first round of the top 8 match coming up next. If you guys like what we do, subscribe to our channel, give us a like on this video, definitely leave any comments below. Again, this was at 2x speed because we had some audio issues with all the recordings, so I want to do a voiceover, make sure you guys could still see these matches. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also check out our website, slingpaint.com. If you want to help support us and keep us the lights on, keep us doing what we love doing here, definitely support us by either buying tokens or watching these videos or sharing these videos, and also checking out our t-shirt store. Also you can also support us by joining up Team SPG. Check out our community forums or our website where it says join Team SPG, and you guys can be a part of the Team SPG crew. And check out our community website, all the forums, with being very active. We have over 1,000 members there joining up and asking questions and sharing lists and what have you. And it's not just for X-Wing, it's for Destiny, Armada, and all the other games that we play here. All right, and guys, that was another match. Always remember, when you sling more paint than your opponent does, you probably have a better chance of winning. Thanks, guys.